Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. I totally didn't have to look at the title bar of the emulator to see what it was actually called. So, a few things to describe. For one, I did say I was going to go into arcade mode, so let's go into arcade mode. Let's try something different this time. We had different difficulties, apparently, to try. I don't know what collectors like at all, so let's see. Second, so, suggestions have been solicited successfully. Suggestions have been given for which cars might be whom. Lineup as it stands. We still have Burn on Phantasm. Low carbs, I did say it reminded me a bit of Rigor Motor. We will actually call this Rigor Motor instead of Track T. Overboard, still Metacog. High voltage for the time being, at least, is still Swoopy-Doo. Slider, you said, could actually be Pamela, or whatever her name is, instead of Muscle Tone. There might be a better car for Muscle Tone later. I can't quite remember if there is or not. Rather, I don't remember if anybody said there is a better one later on or not, but we'll see. But that's something for this car. I didn't know what this car would be otherwise anyways. Stock car is still Drift and Grind Storm. Split Decision is still Race Cam. Diesel Boy, as it was and beat that, will now be Track T. Paradigm Shift is still Danny. Blastus is Grease Lightning. And Collator is Slingshot's Companion. I think that's the last car? Yes. Okay, cool. I do want to at some point play as this car just because it looks interesting. But for the time being, with us doing collecting things, Danny's always the one to get in on that action, doing anything that isn't racing in a car. Let's try to pick things up in this Metropolis, I guess. Yeah, I haven't really gone past the losing control part yet. I have no idea how to effectively use drifting in this game. I just lose all traction immediately and just slide everywhere. So it looks like you have to pick up a bunch of tokens. Something like that, I guess. But yeah, come on, we're in the city for one. Of course this is appropriate for Danny. Oh, I've seen a speedometer before. Huh. So it seems like there's a limited number of speedometers you can see instead of every car having its own speedometer or something like that. So do you have to collect every collectible within however many minutes or something like that? I am not sure. Also, I have not upgraded this car. Whoops. That's fine. That's not the button I wanted. So do you have to go... Yeah, you have to go through... Well, that was not the right button. That was the... Okay, there we go. That was the speed up the emulator button, not the speed up the car button. That was awkward. Of course, if there was any kind of combat in this game, Danny would be all over that too, but as far as I know, that's not the case. There we go. I'm trying to remember which buttons do what. I've only played this game for about an hour in total, and I haven't played it in a week, so... Might take me a moment. I don't even understand what the sound that is that makes. It's okay, game. I'm even running slow. I was able to reuse turbo, that being speed up the game, just earlier. Or just fine earlier. Yeah, if there was any combat, Danny would be all over that, but this is, I guess, the next best thing. Looking for stuff to collect. Especially in a city. So right now I don't think I have to worry much about being too fast. We can just drive along at our own leisure. See if we can hit this. I mean, one says yes. That would have been pretty good if I hadn't, one, accidentally turboed, but two, there you go. If I hadn't actually missed the token. Because otherwise that was pretty good, I think, actually. I could have made that turn just fine if I hadn't kept turning so I could turn around to get that token. Anyways, let's go around the other way. That's not the brake. That's a pretty good stop regardless. For some reason I keep wanting to use square as a brake. That's a problem. It had not occurred to me that I would... Whoops. That's also a problem. It hadn't occurred to me that would be an issue. I can try to make another loop around, I guess. It hadn't occurred to me that I didn't have any turbo left for that. So I managed to miss 2 collectibles, actually. Yeah, I might try to use this time that's remaining right now to figure out how to use this handbrake. I still don't know why it makes a sound it does, but I think I do have enough time to get back around. Darn it. Having more turbo would be nice, so I could use a little bit to save myself some time. Make sure I can make that lap. But it's not a hard turn there. I don't see any pickups I missed. I don't know if it was just that there are two on that jump without me realizing if there were two on that jump. I've lost all my speed in the process. Anyways, let's fix what once went wrong. Okay. There's another... What is that down there? There's something I missed over here. How did I miss that? Okay. When did I miss that collectible there? Apologies for wasting time. I don't know how I missed that other token. When did that happen? I thought there were only two routes you could take there. Right? So I didn't manage to get that one. I didn't pass anything up just now, did I? Oh wait, are there two jumps there? There are two jumps. Wait a minute. Okay, I see what happened. You need to make that jump, because otherwise it puts you past the other collectible. I didn't realize there were two jumps there. Oh yeah, I remember, because at one point when I was playing as, I don't remember who, I managed to accidentally fly over both jumps. Well, not all the way over both, rather what happened was I flew over one and then landed in the gap for the second one. I got the pickup, I'm pretty sure. I think. Okay. It's okay, Danny knows what he's doing. Okay, we'll just have to go around here again to pick that one up. It's a little awkward because I don't know how much control I really have over my timing on these, because you don't accelerate that quickly. There you go. I'm surprised I managed to make that jump. You need a decent running start for these jumps. You can't just stop and then go again when you think the timing's more favorable. Because if you do that, you won't make the jump. Or at least with cars like this one, they don't have better stats yet. Of course, if I upgrade this car, everything would be a little bit better. Nope. Whoops. I tried to make that turn for a little bit, but then I end up realizing that if I actually make that turn tighter, I won't get the pickup. Alright. So this time, everything should be alright as long as I don't mess up that jump again. Oh wow, that was actually beautiful. I guess you just have to tap it a little bit. Is there really any reason to not touch that fire? I'm surprised that jump's kind of hard to make. Okay, though. Got it! That didn't turn out so great, but I got it. Ah, I want to upgrade this car though. Please, game. Maybe. I'm trying to figure out if it can be. Volcano 2 this time. So we'll see if I have any difficulty with this one. And some of these jumping hazards that are timing based though really throw me off, because I mean, how much can you do to influence when you go off the jump? Unless you slow yourself down a lot, at which point you might not make the jump. It's really just a matter of when you happen to reach the jump. Let's go up this way this time. Do a turbo for that? I didn't touch any of the rocks. But at least on easy, I don't know if this will be any different on the later difficulties. The game's pretty generous with time, so I can take a couple laps if I have to. It's not so bad. There we go. Lava everywhere. I can appreciate having a nice vertical element to these tracks. That's something that you don't always get in racing games. Not always something you need either, I guess, but it's nice to have something a little bit more interesting in that regard. Okay. So this part is the main one that concerns me. Did I just see a pterodactyl? So... okay. I just managed to get that. And I can steer myself in the air at least. I'm using slow motion, I guess. Whoa. I just lost traction there. That wasn't actually me using the handbrake or anything. It's a little tough to hit some of these. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of boost you can get on this track, though, so I need to be careful about that. I just haven't figured out how many ways you can boost yet. There's dodging those rocks that fall on you, but that part seems pretty tough. And that gives you a ton. Otherwise, there doesn't really seem to be much in the way of hazards to dodge while jumping or anything. There's, of course, that big flaming wheel, but I have a hard time with that one, too. I think all that's left should be pickups that are underneath this part in the little cave. Hopefully. It's gonna be awkward if there's anything else. You can't actually see where those rocks are gonna fall, I guess. Kind of. Not very well. Because you don't know which ones are actually gonna fall. Anyways, that's done. I will make this episode go on a little longer than I would have otherwise, since I accidentally wasted some time in the first race, since I had to restart it. This one, I love the twist on this one, that bridge. It makes no sense, but it's cool. And that's good enough for me. I do like just sitting here and watching these. Part of it probably is because it reminds me of Fusion Frenzy, where it just shows some nice panning shots with all the ambient sounds everywhere. And then the music actually starts once the event starts. Oh, you just see the car there. Only 20 collectibles this time. Okay. I feel like the fact that this game's tracks tend to have multiple paths to choose from does actually do this game mode some justice, though. No pun intended, considering our driver, I guess. But that aside, because it means... oh, there you go. You have to do multiple laps, because otherwise it's just be one decent lap and you're done. Excuse me? Okay, well, we'll have another chance to try out that one later, I guess. I don't think I ever... did I ever manage to take the other route here on this? This one, I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went this way once. I kept trying and failing earlier, but... whoa, hey, 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 hey. I can't pick up tokens if I... that's weird. I had to be especially close to that one for some reason. But yeah, you can't pick up tokens if you're flinching, so to speak. It's really awkward, though. I don't know how you would avoid those, really. Very, very barely. Alright. I feel like after I complete these events, I should go and upgrade all of the cars, so I don't have to worry about that issue later. It is annoying that the game doesn't actually give you the option to upgrade your cars if you're not in challenge mode, unless cars automatically always have base stats if you're not in challenge mode, which I doubt is the case. Probably just have to go into challenge mode, change your stats there, and then they'll have their better stats here. This thing doesn't handle the best, to put it one way. The lack of acceleration is painful. Alright, though, we've got most of what we need, though. The one thing that concerns me is that jump. Right, I think they managed to somehow overshoot the pickup. I also don't have a ton of time left, considering that I haven't even finished the first lap yet. There we go. Or I did complete the first lap, never mind. What am I talking about? All the better then. So yeah, I managed to overshoot out the turbo though. That was kind of weird. Regardless, this part has some jumps, so hopefully I won't mess myself up here. Great. But yeah, if there are any decals in the air, that might mess me up here. Decals? Pickups. Whatever you feel like calling them. And probably another one in here somewhere? Yes. Good job, Danny. Awesome. Not even too much over episode time, actually. And now he's using that boost so liberally. I do like how the front of this car is a little asymmetrical, just a bit. It's like it only has one headlight or something. What is that little thing on the front, actually? It's like the vehicular equivalent of a monocle. Anyways. That does get you cars. Awesome. So we got Sir Ominous. What would that be? For a time being, I might just call that. Only one car, though. That's better than using one car and unlocking 3. Yeah, though I might call that Muscle Tone. So I'll see you guys next time. The next episode, let's play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing, where we probably go back to here for a moment. Extreme Racing? Oh no! Gotta go back to the game we just played. Yeah, though, so I'll take a look at the new car. And we can play other stats a little bit too. Oh man. I did notice this one has really good brakes. This one not so much. Yeah, that car has really abnormally good brakes, jeez. Anyways, bye everyone.